Audio Jungle.
The former president accused his successor of capitalizing on resentments that politicians have been building for years. He also reminded voters that the economic recovery, one of Mr. Trump's favorite talking points, began on his watch. Trump retorted in typical bombastic style, claiming that Obama's address had sent him to sleep.Mr. Obama's speech at the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign was delivered less than 2 months before midterm elections that could determine the course of Mr. Trump's presidency. It is also the first time the former leader has criticized him by name. "It did not start with Donald Trump," Mr. Obama said. "He is a symptom, not the cause. He's just capitalizing on resentments that politicians have been fanning for years." Mr. Obama acknowledged his sharp critique of Mr. Trump was something of a departure from Washington tradition whereby former presidents should speak respectfully of their successors, or at least with restraint. But he said the political moment required a pushback and called for better discourse. Appealing to tribe, appealing to fear, pitting one group against another, telling people that order and security will be restored if it weren't for those who don't look like us, or don't sound like us, or don't pray like we do, that's an old playbook, he said. It's as old as time. And in a healthy democracy, it doesn't work. Our antibodies kick in and people of goodwill from across the political spectrum call out the bigots and the fear-mongers and work to compromise and get things done and promote the better angels of our nature. But, Mr. Obama added, when there is a vacuum in democracy, other voices fill the void. The politics of fear and resentment and retrenchment takes hold. Mr. Trump, meanwhile, shrugged off the attack, claiming he fell asleep. "I found he's very good for sleeping," Mr. Trump said at a campaign appearance in Fargo, North Dakota. Speaking about the economy, he said Obama was trying to take credit for this incredible thing that's happening to our country. Even as he has largely remained out of the spotlight, Mr. Obama made clear he has paid close attention to the steady stream of headlines chronicling the Trump administration. The current leader is under pressure from the release of a new book by Watergate's veteran Bob Woodward in which his inner circle detail the chaos in the White House. An unnamed senior member of his team also broke ranks to pen a highly critical New York Times opinion piece. They said that people within Trump's government were actively working to stop the worst of his excesses. There is still speculation about who the author is, and Trump has said it is now a national security issue. Mr. Obama urged Democrats to get out and vote later this year, adding, "Just a glance at recent headlines should tell you this moment really is different." "The stakes really are higher. The consequences of any of us sitting on the sidelines are more dire." He later added, "This is not normal." Obama, reacting to the op-ed account, said, "The claim that everything will turn out okay because there are people inside the White House who secretly aren't following the president's orders, that is not a check." Mr. Obama also jabbed Mr. Trump on the issue the current president frequently heralds as one of his greatest achievements, the strong economy. Mr. Obama reminded the audience that the economic recovery began during his administration and defended his handling of the 2008 economic collapse.